Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. We are MotionArtsStudio and this is our first video here ever and we are very excited. So today we're going to be going from this to this. Okay, I know I didn't show it, but it's just so you can see it at the end. So this is a speed drawing. We did everything around in 4 hours real time and here it's about 8 minutes or so. So if you want to learn how to do it, just stick around. We're going to have our voiceover on top of the video explaining our thought process behind it and every little bit of tricks and tips that we can give you. So if you want to get started making your own emotes for your channel or just pretty much any cartoon you want to do, then this is a video for you. Stick around. Let's go to the video. Okay, before we start this, we need to remember what these are going to be used for. So, in this case, the client wanted a couple of emotes for his Twitch channel. So, for that, we need to make sure that the images are pretty clear and they are pretty easy to read. And still they look kind of amazing. So the people want to subscribe to his channel in order to use them. The two ideas that we're going to be doing tonight is Chef Ramsay in both of those emotes. One, he's going to be doing that pose that we have on the top left of your screen, that Jesus smiling picture. I don't know from which movie it is, but that's what he wants and that's what we will do. We start first sketching. This is the first stage of the process and we try to make the lines pretty loose. As you can see, they don't look clean at all, they don't look pretty. But it's just so we can have something fast to deliver to the client in maybe a couple of hours, and the first day he can see we are taking the direction that he wants. After that, we're going to send these sketches to him and he's going to say if he likes them, if he not, and if he doesn't like them and wants to change, let's say, everything, it's not so bad because we didn't put a lot of work into them. We put maybe 1 hour less, I think, for both of them, and it's something that we can change pretty easily. Once that we send those to the client and they are approved, we move to the line art. This part is a little bit more important because it's going to be the actual lines that are going to be on the drawing. In this, we try to take a little bit more care of our strokes. As you can see, I don't do as many as in the sketching process. But still, one little trick that I do to make sure that my lines are straight, it's I do pretty long lines. It doesn't matter if they cross each other and they go like super long, it's okay, I can erase that later. The thing that I care the most here is make sure that the lines look nice, they don't look like wobbly or kind of shaky. And then I just can take the eraser tool and start erasing those extra bits that are like pretty much everywhere. I make sure to work also doing the same process in both of the drawings. As you can see here, I finished the line art for the first one and I don't move immediately to the colors. I move to the sketching of the other part. This is just because that's the way I feel more comfortable working. It's the way that I find it faster as well. Like my brain, it's already in line art mode, if you can say it that way. So it's easier for me to keep making those lines and don't really care about colors for this stage yet. And you have to remember, to get to this stage, it's maybe 3 hours of work already that have been into that into the sketching. If you ever see any artwork from any artist that you like and you try to do it in one day and then get super frustrated because it's not like you wanted to, it's totally okay. This takes a lot of years to practice and a lot of patience, but it's just matter of practicing. If you already have your tablet, even if you don't, if you have a piece of paper and you want to start practicing, then do it. The same things that we do on the computer can be done on paper, so the tools are not important. So as you can see here, I can move to the coloring now that the line arts are ready for both of them. And we start always setting the base for all the colors. In this case, they are pretty easy. Just his clothes, one base color for his skin and his hair. So that's pretty much 3 colors that we have. And then we start making a little experiment, trying to make the lines on another color instead of black, just to see how that looked. But at the end we didn't like it and we went back to black. So it's okay to experiment, we do it in every project pretty much. And if you don't like the results, you can always go back to how it was. So yeah, you always have that resource, and sometimes you get results that are pretty amazing. Here we are already moving into the shading process, which for emotes it's pretty simple. We just said, like, you can see that little sun on the side of his face. That's where I put like my lighting to be coming to the character. That way I don't forget that one side, that is the side that it's going to have the lights and the highlights, and the other side is going to be darker and it's going to have like the shadows, as you can see. For this kind of emotes, highlights and shadows are even more important because of the size that they're going to be looked at. Some people watch streams on their phones, so they look at super tiny pictures, and a good lighting can make the difference between a readable image and something that just looks flat and you don't know what it is. So we always try to make good contrast between shadows and lights in our emotes. Here are a couple of examples of other emotes that we've done, so you can look at them and you be the judge of that, if you like them or not. If you do, let us know in the comments. I would love to read that. If you don't, let us know in the comments as well. We would love to read any critiques that you have for our work. Once that we have pretty much the idea of where the light is coming from, everything else kind of goes faster. We just know that we have to like show the details that we want. In this case, it's like his finger that is making that sign, the little wink and smile on his face, and of course his hair, which is something that it's kind of super important of this character, because we have to remember that Chef Ramsay is a person that actually lives and people know him very well. So we try to make him justice, trying to make him really look like he looks in the real life, but still not forgetting that it's supposed to be a cartoon, so it's supposed to be kind of funny, so people can have a good time in the streamers chat. We're getting ready for the final touches, and as I told you, we make sure that the highlights are his little smile, his nose, his hair, and the points of his fingers, and that's it. Once that we have this, we just make an outline to make sure that it's not going to get confused in the chats, because some people have different backgrounds for that. And that's pretty much it. That's our process behind 2 emotes. I hope that you like it. Okay everyone, that's the end of this video. I hope that you like it. This was just something that we want to share with you since forever, and we have never had the chance to do it until now. So we hope to have videos at least twice a week. So stick around for that. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, like or unlike, whatever you feel like that, it's okay. And let us know in the comments what you want to see next. Also, on another note, remember, we do stream on Twitch most of the days. We still don't have a proper date set up for that yet. We stream whenever we can. But if you want to know all the updates and everything, make sure you follow us on our social media. The links for that will be down there, and they are going to be popping up on the screen probably throughout all this video. So yeah, thank you so much everybody. See you on the next video. Thank you.